phlegm on it a little bit at times, as far as rebounding, defending the bigs, which obviously will run into problems tonight. But at the same time, we're just shooting the ball a little bit better, and it's the end of the year. You just let them go and see what happens.
In this week and a half off, as the waiting, as they always say, is the hardest part. I'm sure had a little time off there, and maybe the focus came on Huron not till last weekend.
Well, we kind of knew that was our matchup, for a long time, and it's the same every year. For us, we go hard for a few days, then give them a few days off, and then we go hard again. So it's been a long time, no doubt about it. But we try to break it up a little bit so we're not just beating up on each other.
And we just played a little over 3 weeks ago, and Huron game went down to really that final possession. Huron knocked down some free throws to clinch it, and realistically, you can probably bring a few things off that and say, this is something we need to do different this time.
Probably, but Bud, you and I both know Bud well enough. He'll be doing the same thing. But yeah, there's always some things you can pick up on or take from the previous game, and there again, it's in the state tournament, it's going to come down to shooting the basketball, who's going to get off to a good start, who's going to shoot the ball well, rebound well, and nobody's going to surprise anybody. I mean, Huron's not going to do anything that we're not ready for. Vice versa, we're not going to do anything that will catch them off guard. So it's just going to come down to guys making plays and stepping up big in big-time moments.
Derek Roby, head coach of OGorman. This is Dakota Sports on Tiger.
Delicious. Experience Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge. They specialize in steak, burgers, seafood, and pasta. Ryan's Hangar can host your party in a private room and offer catering too. Open Monday through Friday 4 to 10, Saturday 4 to 11, and open for lunch every Thursday 11 to 2 and closed on Sunday. Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge in the Crossroads in downtown Huron.
The Huron Tigers' one and only state wrestling championship occurred at the Sioux Falls Arena in 1994. The Tigers did not win their region, but came in with a strong team under head coach Ken Jihan. The Tigers had 4 state champions to pace the championship squad: seniors Jason Marcus and Shane Peters, junior Aaron Hofer, and sophomore Ryan O'Connor. 6 others placed as the Tigers went on to the state championship.
ProClean Plus offers epoxy floor cleaning for garages, basements, and outdoor patios, as well as commercial and industrial spaces. Call 605-352-5776 to get a free estimate. Let the pros at ProClean Plus help you get a great-looking, durable surface with the epoxy flooring. Locally owned and operated, visit them at 201 Market Street East, or check out their website at procleanplus.net. ProClean Plus is a proud sponsor here on Tiger Sports.
The Tiger Coach interview is brought to you by The Scoreboard, downtown Huron. Enjoy fantastic burgers and basket meals, plus their many big screen TVs. The Scoreboard, 3rd Street, downtown Huron.
Getting set for this final game, AA State Boys Basketball Tournament. Huron Tigers a 3 seed and the number 6 seed OGorman Knights. Huron Tiger coach Tim Budnagan, brought to you by The Scoreboard, 3rd Street, downtown Huron. Coach, has been a long wait. Seems like that Pier game was probably about a month ago, but it's been not quite 2 weeks. I know the kids took a few days off, had a few easier practices, then last weekend down to business.
Yeah, last week, well, Wednesday we got down to business, and then it's just been a focus on us getting better, and then what we think OGorman's going to do, especially on penetration. I mean, that's going to be the big key. Can we keep Clark, CC out of the middle of the paint, and then get the shooters?
And that's the thing. We did play them just over 3 weeks ago, so you'd imagine there's not a lot of changes on either side here.
Yeah, it didn't look like it. You know, they're going to do a lot of ball screen stuff, and we got to make sure that we keep the ball out of the paint, high hedge, get the shooters. So that's what it looked like on film, especially the last game that they played against Washington. Not much zone. They played man, we played man. So Should be an interesting contest.
You know, and the one thing I do remember for that game, you had kind of said beforehand, they weren't always the strongest three-point shooting team, but you kind of forgot to tell Wheel Dryer that.
Yeah, he was 6 for 10, and then, you know, they hit 10 of them against us, so we got to make sure that we're out on shooters. Really need to understand where Wheel Dryer's at all times, and then not only understand where he's at, but we got to get to him before he gets to a shooting motion, make him uncomfortable, get him off his spot.
And overall, for us, we know we got the height advantage. They got the quickness, and it's whose style can prevail.
Yeah, it's going to be a battle. Like we said, everybody's capable of winning once you get to the tournaments, but what are you willing to do it? So it's a tale of two wills. They're going to spread us out. They're going to try to get to the paint by penetration. We're going to try to get to the paint by a post-up. And then it's whose will is going to determine the game and who executes their game plan.
And wrap it up this, I remember you told me a long, long time ago, when it comes to the postseason, you know, this is on your seniors. They got to lead. They got to lead the way for the younger kids. You know, it was a good first step against Pierre as we controlled that game after the first quarter, but now a whole different thing tonight.
Yeah, it's a whole different thing, but we've been in this position before. Third year in a row, so hopefully that we can get by that first hurdle tonight. We're just looking to play well. When we play well and they beat us, then, you know, then they deserve it. But our biggest thing is if we play well, I don't know if there's a team in the tournament that can, you know, knock us off, but we got to play well, and that's the thing about tonight, the waiting part. You know, how are you gonna handle the last week and a half off?
Tim Budnigan, head coach of the Tigers, brought to you by the Scoreboard, 3rd Street, downtown Huron. This is Dakota Sports on Tiger.
Lena and the entire crew of the Scoreboard invite you to come in for lunch or dinner. Stop in at the Scoreboard located at 56 3rd Street Southeast in Huron. Featuring a full menu, and check out their website at scoreboardhuron.com. Whether it's college football or the NFL, you can watch all the exciting action on one of their many big screen TVs. Scoreboard also has a sideline banquet room for your next event. Call 252-7580. Have a good time with old friends at the Scoreboard Bar and Grill. Now, go get them, Tigers.
At Car Chiropractic, we know sports injuries just don't sideline your game. They can sideline your life. Whether you're a weekend warrior, a competitive athlete, or just love staying active, getting back to your best is what we do best. Our team of experts will work with you one-on-one to develop a rehab plan that's as unique as you are. Don't let an injury keep you from doing what you love. Call Car Chiropractic today at 605-352-5264 or visit carchiropractic.com. Text scams continue to rise, and victims who have lost money to these scams continues to increase. Consumers cannot rely on a text message to be truthful. If you receive a message regarding a fine for missing jury duty, your utilities being shut off or non-payment, toll road fines, or you've won a sweepstakes, these are scams designed with an urgency and the need to send money now. Do not respond to these texts, and you should contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986. That's 800-300-1986 for the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division. We're minutes away from play-by-play. Let's meet the Huron Tigers.
Oakley Anderson, number 10, senior. Josh Gilbert, number 12, freshman.
James Schultz, 14, junior.
Miles Elwine, 20, sophomore.
Paul Staley, 22, senior.
Mason Juergens, number 23, senior. Chase Schuart, number 24, junior. Blake Elwine, number 30, senior.
Anderson Porsche, number 32, junior.
Ty Kleinsoft,
junior, number 34. Davis Chase, 40, junior.
Tommy Martin, 42, senior. Bryson North, 44, junior.
Carter Porsche, 50, freshman.
Neil Tallman, number 52, freshman.
Reagan Dirksen, 54, junior.
Malcolm Williams, 52, freshman.
Choose 2-time South Dakota Sportscaster of the Year and the voice of the Huron Tigers, Jeff Duffy.
And welcome back to the hockey arena here at the Monument in Rapid City. That's where we're playing our AA tournament this year, and get the starting lineups for the OGorman Knights and the Huron Tigers. OGorman head coach Derek Roby, 13-8. They'll start Braylon Yellowbird, 6'2 senior. Candom Cece, a 6'2 senior. Chase Hermanson, a 6'2 junior. Mason Clark, a 6-foot senior, and Jackson Wildryer, a 6'3" senior. Huron Tigers head coach Tim Budnagan, record of 17-4. Miles Elwine, 6'5" sophomore. Mason Jurgens, 6-foot senior. Blake Elwine, a 6'10" senior. Anderson Porage, a 6'6" junior. And Davis Chase, a 6'8" junior. Huron is the number 3 seed, and OGorman is the number 6 seed in this tournament. Let's do a Seven Sons Heating and Air scoreboard update. This is the final game here from the AA tournament. And it opened with Sioux Falls Lincoln. It took a while, but the top-seeded Patriots did pull away in the last probably quarter and a half. Lincoln defeated T-Area 69-44. It was a 4-point game. About 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. There was a 15-minute delay due to a malfunction of the shot clock, and then after that, Lincoln just took off and went on to the win from there. Game that went down to the final possession. Harrisburg edged Watertown 65-61, and Roosevelt pulled away late and defeated Brandon Valley 58-47. The Class A, which is across the way here at the Summit Arena, Sioux Falls Christian, the top seed, defeated St. Thomas More 82-59. Hamlin had to come from behind to defeat Groton 65-61. West Central, the 2 seed, took care of Shining Butte 75-41. And in the B tournament in Aberdeen, Lyman knocked off top-seeded Viborg Hurley 49-44. Castlewood, the defending champion, slipped past Aberdeen Christian 53-50. Freeman defeated Sully Butte 63-55. Early fourth quarter, DeSmit leads Wall 49-46. That's your Seven Sons Heating and Air scoreboard update. So on this day, 2 of the defending champions have went down, or excuse me, 1 defending champion has went down, as that was Brandon Valley here in AA with their loss just this earlier or just right before this game here in Rapid City. Our officials for our game are backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division. Calling our game tonight, Lucas Pearson, Luke Langner, and Andy Deinert. The alternate official is Tucker Kingsbury. And the junior official is none other than our own Beckett Porage. He was chosen. Each school, I believe, has a chance to pick a youngster to be the junior official for the game, and Beckett's been introduced. He's been out there going through everything that the officials do, and fun thing for a young guy to be able to do something like that. I think they do it all 3 games. I guess we'll find that out tomorrow. Still doing all the introductions here, and we will get this game tipped off here momentarily. We'll take a 1-minute timeout and be at least closer to tip-off. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Credit Union has an opening for a consumer loan officer in Huron, South Dakota. We're searching for a motivated individual who enjoys working with others to build strong relationships and to be part of a team where contributions are valued. This full-time position comes with a generous benefits package, including paid time off, employee discounts, and various insurance options. If supporting others on their financial journey inspires you, apply today on Indeed. Emo Federal Credit Union is an equal opportunity employer.
Meeting with Sanitation, locally owned and served in the area since 1972. They have large roll-off dumpsters for any side project you have. Garage cleanouts, downsizing, remodels, shingles, new construction. Meeting with Sanitation can help. Fast, reliable, same-day service, and many sizes to choose from. For more information and prices, give Meeting with Sanitation a call at 996-4701. Meeting with Sanitation, fast, reliable, same-day service.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJB.
Slowly but surely, we are getting closer to a tip-off for this game. We're just about through the introductions, and well, I thought I gave myself enough time to get the post-game or the pre-game in and get right to tip-off, but guess I kind of undershot that. But hey, we're going to be playing basketball shortly. It's been a long wait going back to the Sodak 16 game against the Peer Governors 9 days ago. No, 12 days ago, something like that. and we're finally going to be ready to play some ball. Winner gets Sioux Falls Roosevelt in the semifinal tomorrow night. The loser goes to the consolation bracket tomorrow afternoon, and they will play Brandon Valley. So, hey, we are finally ready to tip it off. We're courtside here in Rapid City tonight. Again, I'm Jeff Duffy with Huron Tiger Basketball. 8 minutes after 8 o'clock on 1340 KIJV and Tiger 95. Camden CC at 6'2", going to jump against 6'10". Blake Elwine and Huron will be going to my right, and OGorman to my left here for this first half. Huron in their home white, orange numbers and letters, and orange and black trim. OGorman in their blue numbers with white, or blue uniforms with white numbers and letters and white and gold trim. OGorman actually gets the tip. I don't think that's happened often this year to Huron, so OGorman will get things started off. They spread it out. They want to get Huron spread out defensively. Mason Clark runs the show. He's out there with Blake Elwine, right wing, back up top, Hermanson. Will Dreyer shoves it back to Clark. Clark to the free throw line, goes back door to CC. Little shovel pass knocked away, little fadeaway. Will Dreyer no good. Rebound underneath, though, for CC, and another chance here for OGorman. Yellowbird goes baseline, lays it up for two, and first lead of the game belongs to OGorman. It's 2-0, just underway. OGorman, some loose pressure in the backcourt. Mason Juergens across the timeline. Huron gets into the offense. Juergens up top. Double high post, Porish, dump it in, low post to Blake Elwine, easy hoop for two. That's what Huron can do. There's mismatches all up and down the lineup. Huron showing some loose pressure, just want to make OGorman work to bring the ball up. We're tied at 2 as each team scores on their first possession. Drive down the lane, Clark kicks out corner Hermanson, now Will Dreyer. Hermanson again in the corner, Hermanson backs it out. Now Yellowbird at the top of the key. Yellowbird shovels it off to Clark. Set a screen for him. Clark, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Clark, right side. Hermanson, Clark, top of the key for three. They might have been partially blocked by Chase. Scramble for the rebound, and Elwine could not catch up to it. Huron could not grab the board, and it'll be another chance here for OGorman. Twice OGorman has missed, and Huron hasn't been able to secure the ball. They scored on the second chance. We'll see what happens here. It's also a fresh shot clock for OGorman as well. Tied at 2, 6:15 to go, first quarter. Up top, Will Dreyer, free throw line jumper over Chase is good. Tough shot. Will Dreyer got it, 4-2 OGorman. OGorman again showing the loose pressure in the backcourt. Anderson Porish lost the dribble. In the middle it goes. Davis Chase across the timeline. Feeds in the middle to Porish. Kick out in the corner. Juergens splits a double team. Back up top, Miles Elwine at the key. Juergens will bring it back up, top of the key. Already 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Miles Elwine, they got a double team on Blake. 7-6 to go on the shot clock. Inside it goes, Davis Chase. Jumper on the baseline, rims in and out. Rebound for OGorman, and they're on the push. CC will start the push, now bring it back out. And they'll spread it out, set it up. 4-2 lead OGorman. CC at the free throw line. 3 for Will Dreyer. Airballed it right down to Anderson Porish. And up the floor, and a double dribble on Blake Elwine. I didn't get a good look at that. Blake was protesting. I really didn't get a good look at that. And Budnagan in front of the Tiger bench just saying, calm down. Loosen up. 5:13 to go, first quarter. 4-2 lead OGorman. As they have a chance to extend an early lead. Clark, left side, Yellowbird. Top the key, Hermanson. Clark back on the right side. Clark, back door, nice catch by Hermanson, but stepped out of bounds. He made a nice catch, but couldn't quite get his feet down to stay in bounds, and we'll have a timeout on the floor. 4:59 to go, first quarter. 4-2 OGorman. We'll take a timeout of 1 minute, 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Got your heart racing faster than a full court press? Walker's Flower Shop in downtown Huron has just the thing to help you breathe easy.
beautiful flowers. Whether you need a victory bouquet, sorry I yelled at the ref bouquet, or a gift that says, I promise I'm calm now, Walker's is your full-service flower and gift shop. Give us a call at 605-352-2100. Walker's Flower Shop, downtown Huron, making Huron look good, one bouquet at a time. Go Tigers.
Great teams need more than talent. They need leadership, positivity, and the power of Hereford beef. At Ravine Creek Ranch, the Bishoffs know raising Hereford cattle takes commitment and care, the same qualities that make great students and athletes. Lead by example, stay positive, and give it your all, on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. The Bishoffs at Ravine Creek Ranch are proud supporters of the Huron Tigers.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
Media timeout, and Huron will have possession off of that. Again, pressure in the backcourt by OGorman. Just want to make Huron to work to bring the ball up. Clark really being aggressive, defending Elwine. Right side is Jurgens, lob underneath the basket. Easy hoop for two. Davis Chase were tied at 4. When Huron can get it inside, it's going to be awful tough for OGorman to defend. Clark across the timeline, and a quick foul going to go on Mason Jurgens. Not much of one there, especially when we saw how Mason Clark was defending on Blake Elwine. First foul of the game, that goes on Mason Jurgens. We get our first subs of the game. James Schultz Jr., Carter Porish in for Huron. And checking in for OGorman is Alex Christian, along with Matthew Mead. OGorman with the inbound. Clark at the top of the key. CC on the right wing. Gets a screen. CC drives, shoots over Carter Porish. No good. And Davis Chase with the rebound. Outlet on the run. Here comes Blake Elwine. Shovels it right side. Open three. Miles Elwine off the mark. Rebound saved in by OGorman. Back comes OGorman. We're still tied at 4, feeling each other out. Ball deflected, stolen by Elwine, and then he gets run into with no call. Cece with the spin over Davis Chase, no good. Offensive rebound, Mead, and big scramble for the rebound, picked up by Elwine, and here comes Schultz. Down the floor, Schultz misses. Rebound and a foul gonna go on OGorman. Boy, to say the least, they were letting him play there. My goodness. Schultz will go to the line to shoot 2. As we have our first foul of the game called against OGorman, and that's on Mason Clark. Now the officials having a conversation, or I think they're trying to decide, is it going to be Schultz or Chase? Because Chase was there rebounding. Schultz is missed, and now they're going to say it's Chase to shoot the free throw, not Schultz. So 2 free throws for Davis Chase. 3:52 to go, first quarter. Now we're having some more. Well, make up your mind. Just let somebody in white shoot the free throws. This has gone on a while now. They change it back, and it will be Schultz to shoot the 2 free throws. Well, there certainly was. Free throw rattles in and out, no good for Schultz. There was certainly a lot of play there without nothing much being called. We'll just leave it at that. I didn't know how to describe it politely. Schultz Jr. will try to give Huron their first lead on his second free throw, and missed them both. And the rebound, CC. 3:49 to go, first quarter. OGorman into the front court. CC gets him set up. Clark at the top of the key. Clark drives the paint. Blocked by Blake Elwine, and Carter Porish comes out with it, but he was out of bounds trying to save it in, and OGorman gets another chance here. Just has a hard time clearing the ball after OGorman misses it. OGorman will get another chance here. 21 seconds on the shot clock, and Blake Elwine, bad decision. He thought he had an angle to tap the ball away, and he just ran into CC. First foul on Blake, and the second team on the Huron Tigers. Porish going to check in for Chase Anderson. So we have 2 Elwines, 2 Porishes, and a Schultz on the floor for Huron. Hermanson is back in for OGorman as CC leaves the floor. Still tied at 4, slow start. 3:37 to go here in the first quarter. Clark will get OGorman into the offense. In straight man by Huron. Yellowbird dribbles into the paint, into a double team, and a foul going to go on Huron. James Schultz came in and got the double team on Yellowbird, tried to tie him up. And again, a tough call goes against Huron. Foul on Schultz will be his first and the third team on Huron. And again, now Clark has to leave the floor. And he must have he needs to have the train. He must have got a cut or something because he's got to leave the floor. CC is back in for OGorman. Also, Tayton Slimgan is in for the first time for the Knights. OGorman will inbound it on the baseline to my left. Comes all the way out to CC. Right in front of me. Gets him in the offense, top of the key. Left side, Hermanson. Goes baseline. Cut off, back up top. Here comes Mead. Mead will drive, shoot, blocked by Elwine into the bench. But it's still OGorman ball. OGorman's gotten a lot of shots off here in the first quarter because Huron hasn't been able to grab any misses, and Clark quickly back in. Looks like he's got a little tape around the left knee, so he just must have had some sort of small cut there. OGorman will inbound it on the baseline, left side of the basket. Up top, Clark. Now back Mead. He wants 3 off the right wing, in and out. Porish has the rebound. Is anybody going to be able to make a shot? Up the floor, and finally they call a foul on OGorman. Defending Huron. That'll go on Yellowbird, his first, second team. A little Bronx cheer from Tiger Nation, who's right behind me. OGorman again showing some full court pressure. They just want to make Huron work to get the ball up. Anderson Porish will bring the ball up against Hermanson. Jurgens on the right wing. Back up top, swinging left side. Blake Elwine, he'll drive, pull up, 10-footer, baseline, in and out. Rebound, Carter Porish takes a step to the hoop, trying to power up, lost it out of bounds. It'll stay with Huron. And Chase Schuhart in for the first time. It looks like he and James Schultz Jr. both visited the same barber at the same time. They got buzzed. Inbounds for Huron. Anderson Porish on the left wing. Goes underneath, Carter Porish. Little turnaround shot, no good. CC with the rebound, lost it. It's on the floor, but CC comes out with control. Here comes OGorman in the front court. Driving the lane, and a foul on Huron. Jurgens frustrated. He's trying to play defense, and they keep calling him for fouls. Jurgens picks up his second. And back in is Wheel Dryer for OGorman. Davis Chase is back in for Huron. And for now, Jurgens will stay out there with those 2 personal. Inbounds OGorman on the baseline. Comes all the way up top to Mead. Mead, left side Clark. 2:22 to go, first quarter. Long 3 is good for Hermanson. First bucket for either team for a while. It's 7-4 OGorman. Huron breaks the pressure. Chase into the front court. Being slapped at, and now Huron can get into the offense. Here's Anderson Porish on the baseline. Double team. Nice slip pass to Jurgens. Couldn't get the little roller to go. And OGorman comes out, and they're on the run. Clark will slow it up some now as he gets into the front court. Huron's getting some good looks. Not necessarily making them. OGorman a chance to build the lead. 7-4 OGorman, and the ball thrown away. Clark tried to hit his teammate Mead in the corner and threw it 10 feet over his head. As the state tournament, both sides, both coaches saying everybody just settle down a bit. 7-4 OGorman, very slow start. Minute 45 to go in the first quarter. Blake Elwine will bring the ball up, being checked there by Clark. Elwine across the timeline. Still on the drive into the paint, all the way to the hoop, gets fouled. I believe that will go on Yellowbird. 2 shots for Blake Elwine. 7-4 O'Gorman, minute 32 to go, first quarter. And the second foul on Yellowbird and the third team on OG. Elwine, free throw, got it. Bounced on the rim a couple times, fell in. 3 for Elwine, and that's the first point in a while for Huron. Christian back in for O'Gorman, as Yellowbird will probably sit for a while now. And free throw is good. And it's 7-6 O'Gorman. Again, Huron just showing some of that half-court trap. Hermanson across the timeline against Anderson Porish. Up top, Meade comes left side to Hermanson, who just hit the 3. He'll drive baseline. Pin back in the corner, back up top, and the ball stolen by Elwine. Blake down the floor and missed the dunk. It was defended well by Clark as he got back there, and boy, Huron just is not helping themselves right now. Hermanson another 3. That one's off the mark. Rebound ricochets out, though, to Davis Chase. Chase in the middle. He's going to drive down the middle, attack the basket, roll in, no good. Rebound by Porish, no good. Comes right out to Blake Elwine. Low post inside to Porish. Counted, he's fouled. Huron just stayed with it. Anderson Porish with the bucket. And Huron has their first lead at 8-7 with 45 seconds to go, first quarter. Carter Porish is in, as is Oakley Anderson for Huron. I believe Miles Elwine checked in as well. Juergens, Blake Elwine come off along with Chase Schuhart. And one opportunity here for Anderson Porish. And he got it. They're on a 2-point lead at 10-8. The foul was on Christian, his first. Both teams at 4 team fouls, but just 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Now Huron just picking him up at half court. CC out there with Oakley Anderson. CC comes to the right. Now gets in the corner. That's a new guy, that's Slimgan again. Left side, Meade in the corner. Here's the drive by Will Dreyer. Kick it out. Hermanson down the lane. Has a lane. High off the glass for 2 as he got it up over Davis Chase. We're tied at 9. Shot clock off. 15 seconds to go. First quarter. Miles Elwine will push into the front court. 5 seconds to go. Miles gets through the traffic. Hard to the hoop and gets fouled. Are they going to say in the act, or are Huron going to inbound it with 2.6 seconds to go? And it looks like Miles will get free throws. Foul was on Will Dreyer, his first. Well, I guess we're in the bonus, so it will be 2 fouls. 15 foul on O'Gorman, so 2 free throws for Miles Elwine. Tied at 9. 2.6 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Free throw is good. Huron regains the lead. In for O'Gorman is Jason Truin, 6'3" sophomore, his first appearance. One more shot for Miles Elwine. Short, no good. Rebound and long shot by Cece at the buzzer, no good after 1. It's Huron 10, O'Gorman 9. Timeout 1 minute on Dakota Sports on Tiger.
And carry out or fast delivery every day of the week. For delivery or carry out, give them a call at 352-6925. Not sure what to order from their delicious menu? Then dine in and try their famous Godfather's Buffet, featuring a variety of pizza slices, tasty chicken, and many salads and desserts to choose from. They're locally owned, so stop in and say hi to Derek and the rest of the pizza crew. They're located at 195 21st Street in Huron. Godfather's Pizza. Give them a call, 352-6925.
The Huron Eye Clinic is proud to sponsor the Huron Tigers. The doctors and staff at the Huron Eye Clinic are committed to providing quality service and products to their patients in Huron and surrounding areas. The Huron Eye Clinic offers comprehensive eye exams, contact lens exams, infant C screenings, LASIK consultations, ocular disease services, and pediatric eye care. Stop in at the office at 1288 Dakota Avenue South to make an appointment, or call the Huron Eye Clinic today at 605-352-4181.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
Welcome back to Rapid City. Start the second quarter. It'll be Huron possession, leading 10-9. Both teams have the five-star, or no, I shouldn't say the five stars. Carter Porish starting the second quarter in place of Mason Juergens, and Huron will inbound it kind of right in front of me. 10-9, Huron leading. Both teams have been a little sluggish on offense, to say the least. Didn't get my shot chart done. We'll try to do that when I get an opportunity. Huron sets up the offense. Blake Elwine, the 6'10" point guard. In the corner, Miles Elwine, an open three, short. Rebound CC for OGorman. Long pass, and oh my goodness, it was going to be intercepted by Blake Elwine, and he and Carter Porish collided. Ooh, that was ugly. They both get up, a little smile on their face. Thing is, Huron would have had a steal had they not run into each other. So Gorman's just getting breaks like that where they get to keep possessions, where it seems like they should have gave it up. Clark on the right wing against Carter Porish. Fakes, drives, flips in the corner. Hermanson fakes, step back, can't get the three off. CC and a hand check call going to go on Miles Elwine. Again, they call a little touch call like that, but some of the other stuff they're letting go, so you just have to adjust to it. Juergens going to come back in for Huron. We're just underway in the second quarter. Huron up 10-9. And OGorman inbounds it on the baseline. Comes all the way out, Clark deep. Clark flips in the corner, baseline, nice drive, kick out in the corner to Hermanson. Hermanson back up top, Clark. Clark, top of the key, flipping right side. Wheel dryer for three, no good. Miles Elwine has the board. Blake Elwine will bring the ball up with Yellowbird on him. Pull up, 15-footer for Blake, no good. Rebound, and OGorman, a good job of blocking out there. One shot and out for Huron. Here's the drive. CC steps through, he misses. Down the floor, Blake Elwine into the front court. Feeds to Anderson Porish, cruises in for two. Anderson Porish with the bucket. And Huron has a 12-9 lead early in the second quarter. Trying to get caught up on my shot chart after all of that. Clark backs it out against Blake Elwine. Blake flicks left side, Hermanson isolated on Chase. Stops on the baseline, back up top, Yellowbird into the paint. Shoots the high archer, no good. And the rebound grab by Anderson Porish into the front court. Miles Elwine lobs underneath, and Davis Chase got pushed from behind by Hermanson. And not a bad play by Hermanson, I guess. He does pick up his first foul, but that probably would have been an easy hoop for Huron otherwise. Miles Elwine will inbound it from the baseline for Huron. 12-9 Huron leading, 6:12 to go first quarter. Lob comes in the corner, Davis Chase up top, Anderson Porish. Swing it left side to Juergens. Trying to post up Chase underneath, there it goes. Davis on the block, outside three. Miles Elwine, front of the iron, no good. Rebound, and Porish, Anderson saves it, hits it off of Yellowbird. Huron will keep possession. OGorman was 4 of 11 in the first quarter, while Huron was 3 of 11. Huron, though, got to the free throw line. Another chance here for Huron. They'll go to the block to Chase, back outside. Miles Elwine for three. Yes! Miles Elwine knocks down the three, and Huron opens up a 6-point lead, 15-9. 5:48 to go, first quarter. Into the front court, CC. Kicks it back up top, left side, Wheel Dryer. Wheel Dryer will drive on Miles Elwine. Lean in with the scoop, countered, he's fouled. Boy, OGorman needed that answer, and Wheel Dryer provided it. And the foul, I believe, will be on Miles Elwine. That'll be his second. And the second team on Huron. So both Miles Elwine, Mason Juergens have 2 personal for Huron here in the first half. As Carter Porish comes in and Davis Chase comes out. And one opportunity here for Jackson Wheel Dryer. He has 4 points. This is the first free throw of the game for OG. Schultz is going to come in. But only if Wheel Dryer makes the free throw. Free throw is good. 5 for Wheel Dryer, and that puts OGorman back within 3 at 15-12. 5:36 to go here in the first half. So Tigers on the floor. Blake Elwine, Schultz, both Porishes, and Juergens. Schultz bringing the ball up this time, being shadowed by Cece. Into the front comes, left side is Anderson Porish. Blake Elwine on the left wing. Cut in the middle, can't get it to Carter Porish. Now Blake backs his way in, kick out. Here's Anderson Porish, flips it in the corner to Schultz. Juergens now right back to Porish, left wing. Low post, Carter Porish, and hand check from behind. Gonna go on OGorman. Foul will be on Trulin, his first, second team. Chase Schuhart in for the Huron Tigers as he'll replace Juergens. And Huron will run the out-of-bounds play on the baseline. Flicking the corner, Porish, now up top, Schultz. Schultz finds Chase Schuhart, low post, Carter Porish, kick out. Anderson Porish thought about the 3, now inside Carter Porish. Now has to kick back out, Anderson Porish. Blake Elwine on the baseline, double team, backs it out. Blake backs his way in, back door, there it is, Carter Porish. Oh boy, Carter Porish got hammered without a call, and back comes OGorman. Boy, that looked like a foul to me. Instead, OGorman a chance to cut the lead or even tie it. Clark on the drive. Hard hoop, countered, he's fouled, and an and one opportunity for Clark. So Huron doesn't get the call on our end. OGorman does on their end, and just like that, they have a chance to tie the score with 4:34 to go in the first half. Timeout on the floor. 15-14 Huron. We'll take a timeout 1 minute. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Your existing home. I'm Jamie Olson, your local mortgage loan officer at American Bank and Trust in Huron. Whether it's a conventional loan with local servicing, VA, FHA, rural development, jumbo, or a home equity line of credit, I'm here to help you find the right fit. Let's make your home goals happen. Apply today at mortgagewithjamie.com or call 353-2818. American Bank and Trust, where your journey begins. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Wishbone Market is proud to be part of the Huron community and to cheer on area high school athletes all season long. At Wishbone, they believe in supporting local, which is why you'll find South Dakota favorites on their shelves, from wines and meats to hometown snacks. They have great in-store savings and new products with updates shared on their Facebook page. Follow them on Facebook and stop in today to shop local, save more, and enjoy the best from South Dakota at Wishbone Market.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
Welcome back to Rapid City. I'm Jeff Duffy. We're 4:34 to go in the first half, and OGorman a chance to tie the score with Mason Clark at the free throw line. Here on a 6-point lead, only see OGorman do back-to-back and ones. Well, it depends if they get this one, but if Clark, if he hits this back-to-back one and ones, and he does. So a 6-0 run by OGorman. We're tied at 15 with 4.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Huron needs to come up with an answer. Chase back on the floor for Huron. Juergens, and he's going to be fouled by Cece. Cece picks up his first, and that'll be the third team on OGorman. Both teams have 3 team fouls. And Huron will inbound it by the OGorman bench. Lob it underneath the Davis Chase, triple team, no good. Rebound Carter Porish, and he's fouled. Again, they're being definitely physical when Huron gets the ball at the down low. But that time, at least Carter Porish was there to clean it up, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. Huron was 4 of 7 from the free throw line in the first quarter. Porish gets the first one, his first point of the game. Huron gets the lead back at 16-15. Back in for OGorman is Alex Christian. I believe Hermanson came back in as well. And Juergens back in, replacing Schuhart. Second free throw good as Carter Porish hits them both. Huron back up by 2. Huron again, some token pressure. Lob it up ahead. OGorman into the front court. Hermanson, now Clark will get OG into the offense. He runs the team out there. Really good point guard. Clark on the left side, dribbles back. Now almost lost the ball, gets it over to Hermanson. Now in the corner it goes to Wheeldryer. Back up top, Clark, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Clark, baseline, goes all the way underneath the basket, kick out. Wheeldryer, the quick 3, got it. And OGorman takes a 1-point lead. You can't leave Wheeldryer with that open look. And OGorman leads 18-17 with 3:40 to go here in the first half. Huron back looking for their answer. Juergens outside against Meade. Left side, Anderson Porish. Swing it right side, Carter Porish in the corner chase. Mason Juergens thought about the 3, flips back. Underneath it goes to Blake Elwine. Look back door. Backs his way in, shovels it into Carter Porish. Spin move and a travel. Call on Carter. The ball will turn over to OGorman. Huron had a 6-point lead, but that is evaporated quickly. OGorman right now is on a 9-2 run, and they lead 18-17 as Miles Elwine is back in for Huron. OGorman again working against the Huron trap. Into the front court is Hermanson. Flicks it back to Wheeldryer. Now Clark gets OGorman in the offense. OGorman's been patient. Meade on the right wing. Get it back up top to Christian. Now back up top, Wheeldryer. Got to watch him. He'll drive on Elwine. Fake. Fake again. Shoot over Elwine. Short. Rebound though underneath and slapped away. And Elwine came out with the ball. OGorman wanted a call. Didn't get it. Blake into the front court and lost the ball. Was a touch by OGorman? It was not. I couldn't tell from here. But Huron turns the ball over again. Huron just has not been able to get any kind of momentum going here in the first half. If they force OGorman to miss it, well, they just don't get the rebound or what have you. OGorman still leads by 1, 2:36 to go, first half. Up top, it's Hermanson against Elwine. Left side, Clark against Anderson Porish. At the top of the key, redirect traffic. Clark to the right, wants to go into the paint. Kick out in the corner, Meade, and he traveled. Did the little double clutch with the ball and then shuffled a foot. And Huron gets it back off the OGorman turnover. 2:20 to go. First half, OGorman 18, Huron 17. Huron had that little run to begin the second quarter, and that's been about it. OGorman answered it right back, and they have the lead. Anderson Porish lost his dribble. Comes off to Blake Elwine on the left side. Blake back up top, Miles Elwine. Comes to Anderson Porish right in front of me. Anderson cross court, Miles Elwine, a deep 3, no good. Rebound and travel on OGorman. I think Huron got a break there. OGorman went up, got the rebound, and basically Carter Porish knocked over Hermanson, and Huron will get another chance. This time Huron gets the break with 1:54 to go in the first half. Inbounds up top to Carter Porish. Now Anderson Porish, Davis Chase in the corner. Anderson, they're really packing it inside. There goes to Blake Elwine, double teamed backs it out a bit. Now Miles Elwine. Miles drives the paint, leaves it out. Anderson Porish for three. No good. CC up high with the rebound as Huron could not get there. Down the floor comes Yellowbird, and he's going to be fouled. And that'll be number 3 on Miles Elwine. OGorman got their transition game going off the Huron miss. And that's number 3 on Miles Elwine. With a minute and a half to go here in the first half, and OGorman has a chance to increase their lead of 18-17. Yellowbird, free throw, no good. He'll get one more. Juergens will come in for Miles Elwine. Remember, Juergens got 2 himself. And Wheeldryer is back in for OGorman as he replaces Christian. Now Ty Kleinsasser in for the first time tonight. He's been coming back all season with his football injury. And has been really practicing well the last 2 or 3 weeks. One more shot for Braylon Yellowbird. Got that one, and OGorman leads by 2, 19-17. With 1:28 to go in the first half. Anderson Porish will bring the ball up against Wheeldryer into the front court. Porish flips it left side. Blake Elwine. Elwine, a couple of dribbles, screen at the top of the key. Elwine right side. Juergens in the corner, it's Porish. Try to lob, nope, I thought they were gonna go inside zone here by OGorman. A little spin move, Blake Elwine through traffic, banks it in for 2. First bucket of the second quarter for Blake Elwine, he has 6. OGorman almost lost the ball, and Huron thought Clark traveled. I didn't see it because I was marking my score sheet, but OGorman keeps possession. 48 seconds to go here in the first half, tied at 19, low-scoring game. Clark backs it out against Blake Elwine, drives, has the lane swatted by Chase, saved by Kleinsasser, but right to Yellowbird, who shovels it in. Another block by Huron, this time by Elwine. Huron with the ball, up the floor. Elwine falls down, gets control of it on the floor, goes back door, and the slam for Davis Chase. Chaotic situation, Huron with the dunk. After all of that, 16 seconds to go in the first half. Huron up 2, and OGorman will pull it out for 1 shot. Chaotic, to say the least, off of that old thing. Bobble, Wheeldryer for 3, it's short. Rebound, though, by OGorman Hermanson, and stolen at the buzzer. And that will end the first half. Again, chaotic, I think the good word to describe that, but Huron comes out with the dunk by Chase to end the first half, and it's Huron 21, OGorman 19 at halftime. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, return here to Rapid City, 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Looking to add power, performance, and proven genetics to your herd? Come out to Kaufman Livestock, where Marty, Cody, and Logan Kaufman are offering registered Simmental bulls for sale by private tradie. These bulls are bred for durability, disposition, and real-world results. Stop by the farm anytime to look. Visitors are always welcome. Give them a call today at 605-350-0498 or 605-350-3415. That's Kaufman Livestock. Quality genetics, family-owned, South Dakota strong, and proud supporters of the Huron Tigers.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in plant protection, plant nutrition, and field technology. They offer premier products and one-on-one relationships with local field experts to help their customers grow. Wilbur Ellis is committed to bringing you and your operation new and innovative ideas. Contact your local Wilbur Ellis specialist today to find out how to maximize your return on investment. Wilbur Ellis wishes all area high school athletes the best of luck this season.
Stop in for a free insurance review with Lane Anderson of Farmers Union Insurance. Auto, home, farm, life, and business. Become a satisfied policyholder with Farmers Union Insurance. Farmers Union Insurance, Lane Anderson, 1835 Arizona Avenue, Southwest in Huron.
Looking for personalized apparel such as t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets? PB Sports, of course. How about signs, logos, and vinyl graphics at top? PB Sports, of course, proud sponsor of the Tigers. PB Sports, downtown Huron.
With nearly 130 stores in 12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
1340 KIJV is Tiger Radio. It's halftime. Let's join the voice of the Huron Tigers, Jeff Duffy.
And again, welcome back here to Rapid City at halftime. What a fun first half, chaotic, kind of, both teams really playing hard defense. I mean, really hard sometimes. And a 21-19 lead for Huron as Huron scored the final 4 points in the first half. And those final 4 points came, I believe, in about the last 45 seconds of the first half. Still working on my stats and some other things. Do have them all in front of me, though. We'll take a timeout of 2 minutes, come back and give you those halftime stats. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Go eat.
How about that new place, the 18th century theme restaurant?
No. How about that one place that has boiled?
No way. Well, you want a juicy burger and ice cream, and I want delicious chicken strips. Dairy Queen!
Dairy Queen of Huron has something for everyone.
Plus, they have the famous DQ Blizzard. My favorite is the Oreo.
And they're open every day of the week for lunch, dinner, or an anytime snack. Dairy Queen of Huron, the place for
hot eats and cool treats.
Are your calves performing to their full potential? Does the ration provide everything they need? Let the experienced feed consultants at Dakota Land Feeds help you get the performance you want and the service you deserve. With the ability to balance rations for every stage of a calf's life, the feed consultants provide valuable information to support your operation. They strive to provide best-in-class service and knowledge you can count on. Dakota Land Feeds, your local feed supplier. Playing the game means bumps, bruises, and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Regional Medical Center Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Over and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center. Signature Plus Downtown Huron specializes in embroidered and screen-printed items and awards. Signature Plus does all work in-house with the latest in technology and equipment, paying attention to the smallest details. Screen printing and embroidery, stop by for your Huron Tiger sports apparel and for casual business wear. Located at 363 Wisconsin Avenue Southwest, downtown Huron. Signature Plus, supporting the Huron Tigers.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
Welcome back to Rapid City at the half. You're on a 21-19 lead over OGorman. And they have that Rapid City drum line performing again. They're really good, and they're really loud, as they're only about probably 15 feet away from me. Also learned something when I got here this afternoon for the afternoon games. I forgot we're in an ice arena. It's cold in here. In fact, the playing court is on top of the Rapid City Rush ice. So, and being on the floor like I am, well, that just makes it all that much more colder. Let's run down the stats here. OGorman, 8 points for Jackson Wheeldryer, 5 for Chase Hermanson, and 3 points apiece for Braylon Yellowbird and Mason Clark. For the Huron Tigers, 6 points, Blake Elwine, 5, Anderson Porish, 4 for Miles Elwine and Davis Chase, and 2 for Carter Porish. Neither team shooting the ball all that great. OGorman 7 of 25, 28% in the first half, 2 of 8 from the 3, also 25%. They're 3 of 4 on free throws, 75%. Huron 7 of 22 from the field, 32%. 1 of 6 on threes for 17%. 6 of 9 on free throws for 66%. Rebounds in the first half, OGorman at 18, including Camden Cece with 8 rebounds. Huron had 16 rebounds and 7 for Anderson Porridge. 5 turnovers for O'Gorman, 3 for Huron. Huron had 5 block shots, none for O'Gorman. So those are the totals at the half. Huron 21, O'Gorman 19. We'll take a timeout of 2 minutes, come back and run down the scoreboard and get set for our second half here on Dakota Sports on Tiger.
The Nordby Center for Recreation in Huron is your ultimate destination for fun and fitness. Challenge yourself and get fit with a fitness class that fits your schedule. The Nordby Center offers water classes, weight and cardio classes, bicycle spin classes, and more. Group fitness classes are led by the Nordby Center's expert instructors. Sign up for a fitness class today. The Nordby Center for Recreation, where the fun never ends.
This is Matt Sibley with Brian J. Davidson Insurance Agency in Huron. You changed thousands of diapers, cut up hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Experience delicious. Experience Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge. They specialize in steaks, burgers, seafood, and pasta. Ryan's Hangar can host your party in a private room and offer catering too. Open Monday through Friday 4 to 10, Saturday 4 to 11, and open for lunch every Thursday 11 to 2 and closed on Sunday. Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge in the Crossroads in downtown Huron.
At Car Chiropractic, we know sports injuries just don't sideline your game. They can sideline your life. Whether you're a weekend warrior, a competitive athlete, or just love staying active, getting back to your best is what we do best. Our team of experts will work with you one-on-one to develop a rehab plan that's as unique as you are. Don't let an injury keep you from doing what you love. Call Car Chiropractic today at 605-352-5264 or visit carchiropractic.com.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
Welcome back to Rapid City. Huron 21, O'Gorman 19 at the half. Seven Suns Heating and Air scoreboard update. 605-352-5316. 111 Dakota Avenue North in Huron. Previously here at the AA first game tonight, and the winner, Sioux Falls Roosevelt, awaits the winner of this game. Roosevelt pulled away late and defeated defending champion Brandon Valley 58-47. Afternoon games today, top seed Lincoln stayed undefeated, although game was closer than what it finally showed. They defeated T-Area 69-44. It was a 4-point game midway through the third quarter before Lincoln took control from there. In a game that went down to the final possession, Harrisburg defeated Watertown 65-61. Class A across the way here at the Monument. Sioux Falls Christian, the top seed, defeated St. Thomas More 82-59. Hamlin edged Groton 65-61. West Central cruised past Cheyenne Eagle Butte 75-41. And into the third quarter, Clark Willow Lake leads Stanley County 42-29. And the B, everything's in the books. Lyman knocked off top seed Viborg Hurley to open the tournament 49-44. Defending champion Castlewood stayed alive 53-50 over Aberdeen Christian. Freeman outlasted Sully Butte 63-55, and Wall edged DeSmit 60-57. That's your Seven Suns Heating and Air scoreboard update. We'll take a timeout of 30 seconds and we'll be ready for our second half. 30 seconds here on Dakota Sports on Tiger.
And has an opening for a consumer loan officer in Huron, South Dakota. We're searching for a motivated individual who enjoys working with others to build strong relationships and to be part of a team where contributions are valued. This full-time position comes with a generous benefits package, including paid time off, employee discounts, and various insurance options. If supporting others on their financial journey inspires you, apply today on Indeed. Emerald Federal Credit Union is an equal opportunity employer.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
Welcome back to Rapid City, ready to go at the second half. Neither team's had much of an advantage here to this point. Huron had a brief 6-point lead early in the second quarter, but O'Gorman basically in 2 possessions erased that. And now we get set to go with the second half. You're on a 2-point lead, and O'Gorman will have possession as we begin play in the third quarter. Still waiting for, okay, looks like we're ready to go. So let's get this show on the road. A berth in the semifinals on the line. O'Gorman has possession to start the second half. Clark up top, comes right side CC. Reverse it left side Clark. Clark trying to get somebody open, wheel dryer. Clark will go back door to Yellowbird. He'll drive with the little floater for 2. And we're tied at 21 as O'Gorman scores. Nice drive on the baseline by Yellowbird. And we're tied at 21. Huron breaks the press. They go down low to Elwine. Spin move, triple team. Kicks out Juergens for 3, way off. And the rebound O'Gorman. O'Gorman looking up ahead with Clark. He'll get it into the front court. Right side is CC. CC into the paint. Has to kick out. Wheel dryer. Free throw line jumper. No good. Rebound tipped up and controlled by Hermanson as Davis couldn't bring it in. Shot up. No good again as CC got knocked to the floor. Huron clears the board. Elwine for 3. No good. Rebound slapped out right to Juergens. Bounce pass stolen by Yellowbird. Was trying to set up Chase underneath the basket. Still tied at 21. We played a minute here of the second half. O'Gorman gets into the offense. Drive, there's wheel dryer, has to kick it out. Open 3 for Clark, got it. Mason Clark with the 3. And O'Gorman takes a 3-point lead, 24-21, as they score the first 5 points of the third quarter. Huron needs an answer. Lob in underneath to Chase for an easy deuce. Nice lob by Juergens to hit Davis Chase. 6 for Chase, the lead back at 1 for O'Gorman. O'Gorman breaks the press, get in the corner, wheel dryer, watch him. Back up top, Hermanson, reverse it right side to Clark. Top of the key, wheel dryer left side. Hermanson forces up a 3, no good. Porish has the rebound. Good defense that time by Miles Elwine. Here on a chance to regain the lead. Lob underneath, and there's a big crowd, and last touch by who? Last touch by O'Gorman. Boy, I thought that went off Davis Chase. Really was, I didn't see where we were going to come out of that good at all. This is probably the best case scenario where we actually still have possession of the ball. Huron with the inbound on the baseline. Anderson Porish on the right wing, backs it out. 5:50 to go here in the third quarter. Blake Elwine, Huron down 1. Porish, now Elwine. There it is, low post. Davis Chase lost the ball and turns over to O'Gorman. O'Gorman, Huron's trying to post up, and O'Gorman's getting a double team in there and using their quickness to their advantage. O'Gorman will sub in Meade back into the game for OG. And I thought somebody else came in too, maybe not. Huron again showing some pressure. Lob pass into the front court for Clark. In the corner, Yellowbird back up top. Here's the drive, Hermanson. Kick out 3 in the corner, Meade. No good, and Huron almost had nobody go after the rebound, but they did. Down the floor, Blake Elwine goes back door to Chase. Counted, he's fouled. Huron got in transition that time. Nice feed from Elwine to Chase, and Davis has a chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play. Huron regains the lead at 25-24 with 5:18 to go here in the third quarter. James Schultz Jr., Carter Porish back in for Huron as Miles Elwine and not sure who else went out. Free throw, no good. Ball tipped up, and a foul going to go on Carter Porish. He tried to tip the ball to himself, and Carter Porish will pick up his first foul. So Huron only making about half their free throws to this point. 5:17 to go, third quarter. Huron 25, O'Gorman 24. O'Gorman trapped in the backcourt in the middle. Nice catch by Meade, and O'Gorman gets it and almost threw it away, but picked up nicely by Meade to Yellowbird, who gets the bucket. Well, got into a scramble situation, and O'Gorman able to get a layup out of it. Some trouble in the backcourt for Huron. They get it to Blake Elwine. Blake into the front court. Juergens, Schultz, lob it into Chase. Low post. Ball on the floor. Up, no good, and he's fouled again. You know, O'Gorman's just coming with double teams, triple teams on our low post players, and they are starting to get called for it finally. 26-25 O'Gorman, 4:47 to go, third quarter. We'll take a timeout, 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Both Whale and served in the area since 1972. They have large roll-off dumpsters for any side project you have. Garage cleanups, downsizing, remodels, shingles, new construction. Meadham Sanitation can help. Fast, reliable, same-day service, and many sizes to choose from. For more information and prices, give Meadham Sanitation a call at 996-4701. Meadham Sanitation, fast, reliable, same-day service.
Hey, Tiger fans, if the game's got your heart racing faster than a full court press, Walker's Flower Shop in downtown Huron has just the thing to help you breathe easy. Beautiful flowers. Whether you need a victory bouquet, sorry I yelled at the ref bouquet, or a gift that says, I promise I'm calm now, Walker's is your full-service flower and gift shop. Give us a call at 605-352-2100. Walker's Flower Shop, downtown Huron. Making Huron look good, one bouquet at a time. Go Tigers.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
Welcome back to Rapid City. Officials timeout there. Neither team has actually used a timeout left, so they both have their full complement of 5. That's the beauty of the state tournament. They have the media timeouts at the first dead ball after 5 minutes, and Huron continues to miss free throws. Davis Chase has missed 2 in a row here now in the third quarter. Best he can do is tie it here with this second free throw, as back in his wheel dryer for O'Gorman. One more shot for Davis Chase. Got that one, and we're tied at 26. And Anderson Porish in, Davis Chase out for Huron. Huron Tigers on the floor, both Elwines, both Porish and James Schultz. Huron again showing that pressure in the backcourt, make O'Gorman work to bring it up. Clark across the timeline, and he'll get the Knights into the offense. Up top, screen up top. Clark will back it out, and we have a foul, or a offensive foul going to go on Schlimgen. Basically, Schlimgen set a screen for Clark. Clark backed away from it, and then Schlimgen just kept moving with Anderson Porish, and he gets called for the offensive foul, and Huron gets it back with 4.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. And tied at 26, Schultz into the front court. Off the right side, little spin move, cut off by Mead. Now Porish slips it right back to Schultz. Schultz comes right wing to Elwine. Blake will drive the paint, off balance shot, no good. Couldn't get control of his rebound, got knocked over on the rebound, and I believe we'll see. I don't think they're going to give Blake free throws on this. Let's check. They will not, but it is a foul on O'Gorman. Not sure who that is on O'Gorman. Schlimgen picked up his third, I believe, on that, and he'll come out as Yellowbird comes back in. And Huron will run the out-of-bounds play on the baseline. 4:10 to go, third quarter. Tied at 26, low-scoring game. Blake Elwine hands it off to Miles. Wanted the 3. Yellowbird got out there. Now he will take the 3 left wing. Yes! Miles Elwine, his second 3 of the game, and Huron wants a timeout. 4 minutes exactly to go, third quarter. Huron up 3. We'll take a timeout here of 1 minute, 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Great teams need more than talent. They need leadership, positivity, and the power of Hereford beef. At Ravine Creek Ranch, the Bischoffs know raising Hereford cattle takes commitment and care, the same qualities that make great students and athletes. Lead by example, stay positive, and give it your all, on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. The Bischoffs at Ravine Creek Ranch are proud supporters of the Huron Tigers.
Godfather's Pizza of Huron offers dine-in, carry-out, or fast delivery every day of the week. For delivery or carry-out, give them a call at 352-6925. Not sure what to order from their delicious menu? Then dine in and try their famous Godfather's Buffet, featuring a variety of pizza slices, tasty chicken, and many salads and desserts to choose from. They're locally owned, so stop in and say hi to Derek and the rest of the pizza crew. They're located at 195 21st Street in Huron. Godfather's Pizza. Give them a call, 352-6925.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJB.
Huron timeout. OGorman with the ball. Huron continues to show pressure. Clark, he'll dribble it up, get it across the timeline. Lobs it up ahead to Yellowbird, right side wheel dryer. OGorman into their half court. Clark on the outside against Blake Elwine. Handed off to wheel dryer, left side Mead. Mead fakes a pass, now Yellowbird. He's played well here in the third quarter. Yellowbird will drive on Elwine, kick in the corner to Mead. Mead, couple of dribbles. Tries to go baseline, spin, still attacking, and threw it away. Threw it to Blake Elwine. Blake into the front court, and he'll slow it up as OGorman hustled back defensively. Huron will try to make it a two-possession lead. Low post, Carter Porish leans in, shot up short. Rebound, pumped in by Blake Elwine, and Huron goes up by 5. OGorman, can they answer? Double team, cross court, dangerous pass. They got it to Yellowbird, who finds Mead, who missed a layup, and then Mead fouls Miles Elwine. Oh, they had the press broken. Mead had a layup, missed the layup, and then fouls Miles Elwine as well. And that is, I believe, the 5th team foul on OGorman. Miles Elwine will get 2 free throws. Again, it was wide open. It was a bunny. I know if you're watching on my YouTube, I didn't get the iPad swung over in time, but he was wide open. And Miles Elwine not only gets the rebound, but he didn't give up on the play, even though it looked like a wide open layup. And when he missed it, he got the rebound. Now 2 free throws for the sophomore. First free throw is good. Didn't look pretty, and Miles even took a little sigh as it went through. Miles with 8 points, and Huron's lead at 6, 32-26, equals the biggest lead of the game for Huron. Second free throw is good. Miles hits them both. He's got 5 in this quarter. Huron their biggest lead, 33-26. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Into the front court, Clark working against the Huron trap. And of course, Huron's got big at the top of that track. Here's the drive, and a foul going to go on and Mason Juergens. Mason tried to hook the ball as Clark was trying to penetrate, and Mason will pick up his 3rd foul. He and Miles Elwine are the only 2 in foul trouble. They both have 3. That was the 4th team foul in Huron, so OGorman will get free throws the rest of the quarter as well, and we still have 2:49 to go. OG will lob it way out, and stolen by Blake Elwine. Blake the other way with CC after him, and he'll take it in for the dunk. The steal and the dunk for Blake Elwine. He's got 10. Quickly back comes OGorman. Huron has the lead to 9. OGorman needs an answer. Clark back up top, wheel dryer. Flip it to Yellowbird. Yellowbird almost traveled with it. Huron thought he did. Clark up top, reset the offense. He'll drive into the paint strip, but a foul going to go on Blake Elwine. Blake lobbied for a jump ball, but he kind of knew that was going to go against him. Foul number 2 on Blake Elwine, and that's going to put OGorman in the bonus as Mason Clark will shoot 2. Clark with 6 points, 1 of 1 from the... Oh, I guess that's only the 4th foul. They must put those team fouls up fast, so it is not free throws for Clark. Instead, OGorman will inbound it. Clark on the right wing. He'll drive on Chase, shoot over Elwine, bounce it up, no good. And Blake Elwine with the rebound. Clark tried to force that over Chase and Elwine. Juergens on the front court, and he has his pocket picked from behind. Good hustle coming back by Christian for OGorman. 2 minutes to go here, third quarter. Huron up 9. Long 3, wheel dryer, no good. And Elwine with the rebound. OGorman's went cold. Into the front court, Elwine gets away from CC. Still on the drive, goes in, reverse layup for 2. Nobody ever got in front of Blake Elwine. And Huron up 11, 37-26. Minute 39 to go, third quarter. CC across the timeline. 3 for wheel dryer, blocked but a foul on Miles Elwine. Miles got the block clean, but he made body contact on the way down, and Miles will pick up his 4th foul. Again, Miles got the clean block, like I said, but he definitely had contact coming down, and you got to come down cleanly as well. So 3 free throws here for Jackson Wheeldryer. First one is good. He's got 9. He leads OGorman in scoring, and that's the first point in a while for OGorman. It's 37-27 Huron with 1:33 to go, 3rd quarter. Second shot is good. So Miles Elwine, who had a 5-point run earlier this quarter, now he's on the bench with 4 fouls. Schultz is back into the game for Huron. Chase Schuhart is as well. And one more free throw pending for Jackson Wheeldryer. In and out, no good, and Porish with the rebound. The lead is 9 for Huron, 37-28. Blake Elwine against Clark into the front court. Here's the cut by Anderson. Porish to Davis Chase for the dunk. Elwine to Porish for Chase. The dunk for Chase, and Huron up by 11. Into the front court is Wheeldryer right in front of me. Lobs the ball back, and OGorman can get into the offense. CC, top of the key. We're nearing 1 minute to go, 3rd quarter. CC spins. Off balance shot and a block by Elwine, and the foul is either going to be on Chase or Elwine. And really, what I don't like about that whistle is CC went into the lane, and he had absolutely no plan against the tall Huron players. And I guess you can be over-aggressive on defense, but allow him to play defense when the player's going in there without much of a plan, and CC makes the first free throw, and that's his first point. The foul was on Chase, I believe. And that was just his first. 1:01 to go, 3rd quarter. Huron's lead back at 10, 39-29. CC with one more free throw. And bounces it in, got them both. And a timeout, OGorman. Timeout, OGorman, 61 seconds to go, 3rd quarter. Huron up 9. Timeout 30 on Dakota Sports.
The Huron Eye Clinic is proud to sponsor Huron Tigers. The doctors and staff at the Huron Eye Clinic are committed to providing quality service and products to their patients in Huron and surrounding areas. The Huron Eye Clinic offers comprehensive eye exams, contact lens exams, infant C screenings, LASIK consultations, ocular disease services, and pediatric eye care. Stop in at the office at 1288 Dakota Avenue South to make an appointment, or call the Huron Eye Clinic today at 605-352-4181.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
OGorman using a 30-second timeout, and they'll bring up full court pressure against the Huron Tigers. And we'll go into Blake Elwine. Now Anderson Porish. Schultz cross court to Blake. And Blake across the timeline. Huron up 9. Anderson Porish near the timeline sets the offense for the Huron Tigers. Overhand pass, Blake Elwine pulls up with a 15-footer. Yes! Blake Elwine answers. He's got 8 points here in the 3rd quarter, and Huron back up by 11. Huron keeps the pressure on. Wheeldryer gets it into the front court. Driving into the paint, CC has to kick it back out. Wheeldryer, an open 17-footer, no good. Rebound, Schultz for Huron. He's triple teamed, now gets it out to Elwine. Blake on the run. Porish in the middle. Anderson will go in all the way. Blocking call on OGorman. And 2 free throws for Anderson Porish. .5 seconds to go, 3rd quarter. Huron up by 11, 41-30. And Anderson Porish to shoot 2. I believe it was CC with the foul, his second. Free throw is good for Porish. Anderson with 6 points. Huron's had good balance with the scoring. Oakley Anderson, Mason Juergens in for Huron, Carter Porish in as well. 18.5 seconds to go. Blake Elwine comes off. Don't want to pick up a silly third foul here with 18 seconds to go in the third. One more free throw for Anderson Porish. It is good. Got them both. Huron's got their biggest lead, 13, 43-30. 15 seconds to go, third quarter. Yellowbird gets the ball into the front court, cut off by Anderson. Now back in the middle. Here's Cece on the drive down the lane and banked it high off the glass for two with 4 seconds left. And Huron will inbound it. Juergens, the long shot at the buzzer, and it wouldn't have counted. It didn't go in anyway, but Cece hits a shot to end the fourth quarter, and we head to the fourth. 43-32 Huron. Timeout, 1 minute. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
And your existing home. I'm Jamie Olson, your local mortgage loan officer at American Bank and Trust in Huron. Whether it's a conventional loan with local servicing, VA, FHA, rural development, jumbo, or a home equity line of credit, I'm here to help you find the right fit. Let's make your home goals happen. Apply today at mortgagewithjamie.com or call 353-2818. American Bank and Trust, where your journey begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Wishbone Market is proud to be part of the Huron community and to cheer on area high school athletes all season long. At Wishbone, they believe in supporting local, which is why you'll find South Dakota favorites on their shelves, from wines and meats to hometown snacks. They have great in-store savings and new products with updates shared on their Facebook page. Follow them on Facebook and stop in today to shop local, save more, and enjoy the best from South Dakota at Wishbone Market.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
Here we go. It's the fourth quarter. Huron Tigers 43, OGorman Knights 32. OGorman was 4 of 9 from the field in the third quarter. Huron with the ball. Blake Elwine right in front of me will get Huron into the offense. Bang to back his way in. Now double teamed as OGorman go in a 3-2 zone, it looks like. Porish back to Elwine. Looking inside, Miles Elwine back in, open three, no good, and a foul on OGorman on the block out. Roby does not like the call. I would imagine Miles Elwine had just a little play acting there as well. Roby was not happy with the whistle, and Miles Elwine will shoot 3 free throws here to start the fourth quarter. The foul was on Christian, his second, I believe. First free throw is good for Miles. He's in double figures with 10. Again, Huron's had good balanced scoring tonight. Miles with the second free throw. The big sister Isabel is watching and listening in Sioux City, where she and her Dakota Wesleyan Tigers are getting set for their round of 16 game in the NAIA tournament tomorrow. One always a Tiger, right? Is all 3 free throws good for Miles Elwine, and here on their biggest lead, 46-32. I don't think anybody's ever called her Is before. Back to action. OGorman with the ball. They need some answers. Cece on the right wing. Looking inside. Remember, Miles Elwine is out there with 4 fouls. Cece will drive, slip, and stepped on the baseline. Huron ball. Huron has picked it up an extra notch here defensively in the second half, and they have frustrated OGorman. Doing a shot chart here real quick. Huron a very good shooting third quarter. I had Huron 9 of 12 in the third quarter. Full court pressure by OGorman. Inbounds comes to Blake Elwine against Clark. That's been the matchup pretty much all night. Blake into the front court across the timeline. Sets it up. Huron with a 14-point lead. 7-12 to go in the game. Flip it right side, Blake Elwine. Cross court, Anderson Porish. Anderson will back it out. Here's the ball tipped away and stolen. Kind of a pass, really didn't have much of a chance getting into Blake Elwine. Here's the drive baseline, and a blocking call going to go on Anderson Porish. Anderson thought he was closer to the baseline than what he was, but for Anderson, just his first personal. And the first team here of the fourth quarter on Huron. 6:53 left in the game. Carter Porish in for Anderson Porish. Second foul on Anderson Porish, excuse me. OGorman will inbound it on the baseline. Lob and, Wheeldryer, nice catch right in front of me against Carter Porish. Top of the key, here's Clark trying to drive on Chase. In the corner, Meade fakes, he'll drive back up front to Clark. He wants to drive, there's Carter Porish, banked it up and in. Tough shot for Clark, he banked it over Carter Porish. The lead back at a dozen, 46-34. Inbound to Carter Porish is OGorman being aggressive with the full court pressure. Now Blake Elwine will get in the front court. He'll drive into the lane. Ball knocked away. Huron turns it over again. Down the floor comes Wheeldryer, and he'll go by Miles Elwine. Missed the shot, but Davis Chase could not grab the rebound. And OGorman will get another chance, but again, that's the second layup OGorman has missed here in the second half. 46-34 Huron, 6:14 to go in the game. OGorman will run the out-of-bounds play, and that was well played by Miles Elwine. He got in the way, but didn't pick up that fifth foul either. Wheeldryer flip it back to Hermanson. Here's the drive baseline. Clark blocked by Chase. OGorman wanted to make a case for goaltending, but no call. Here comes Chase into the front court. Huron can afford to be patient as Mason Juergens will get things set up. Comes to Miles Elwine. Now right back to Mason Juergens. Mason goes high post. Davis Chase, and he started to spin and forgot to take the ball with him. Huron has turned the ball over, I think, 3 out of 4 possessions here. We're down to 5:41 to go in the game, and OGorman still within striking distance, 46-34. They throw over the press into the front court. Drive by Hermanson. Now in the corner, Wheeldryer, Hermanson again. Up top to Clark. Clark against Carter Porish, takes the three over Carter, banked it in. A banked in three for Mason Clark. OGorman's back within 9. 46-37. Huron breaks the press into the front court. Got a score here now. Huron has only scored 3 free throws, and that was on the first possession here of the quarter. Blake Elwine getting beat on, no call. Back door, it goes to Davis Chase. He'll go reverse layup. Counted, he's fouled. And one for Davis Chase. 5 minutes to go in the game. And Davis Chase will go to the line as Huron back up by 11, 48-37. Yellowbird is back in for OG along with Schlimgen. Did not see who that foul was on. 5 minutes to go here in the game. We'll have that next media timeout on the next whistle, I believe. Free throw, no good. We're all tipped out, and a foul going to go on Chase in the backcourt. And Yellowbird got tangled up, and Yellowbird, good sportsmanship there, helping Davis up. Huron has not been helping themselves from the free throw line here tonight. And now I think we're going to get the media timeout. Media timeout, 4:58 to go in the game. Huron 48, OG 37. Timeout, 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Performance and proven genetics to your herd? Come out to Kaufman Livestock, where Marty, Cody, and Logan Kaufman are offering registered Simmental bulls for sale by private tradies. These bulls are bred for durability, disposition, and real-world results. Stop by the farm anytime to look. Visitors are always welcome. Give them a call today at 605-350-0498 or 605-350-3415. That's Kaufman Livestock. Quality genetics, family-owned, South Dakota strong, and proud supporters of the Huron Tigers.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in plant protection, plant nutrition, and field technology. They offer premier products and one-on-one relationships with local field experts to help their customers grow. Wilbur Ellis is committed to bringing you and your operation new and innovative ideas. Contact your local Wilbur Ellis specialist today to find out how to maximize your return on investment. Wilbur Ellis wishes all area high school athletes the best of luck this season.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
Welcome back to Rapid City. Final media timeout of the night. Huron 48, OGorman 37. Off the timeout, Huron has 2 Porishes, 2 Elwines, and a Juergens on the floor. Huron continues to show that trap. They're just trying to make OGorman work to bring the ball up. Yellowbird into the front court, gets it off the left side, shovels it back for Hermanson. Up top, it's Clark. Clark got a screen. He'll drive, go in on Blake Elwine. Nice catch by Yellowbird in the corner. Open 3, Hermanson got it. Hermanson hits a big 3, his second of the game, and OGorman pulls within 8, 48-40. Timeout, OGorman. We'll take a timeout. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Lane Anderson of Farmers Union Insurance. Auto, home, farm, life, and business. Become a satisfied policyholder with Farmers Union Insurance. Farmers Union Insurance, Lane Anderson, 1835 Arizona Avenue, Southwest in Huron.
Looking for personalized apparel such as t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets? PB Sports, of course. How about signs, logos, and vinyl graphics at top? PB Sports, of course, proud sponsor of the Tigers, PB Sports, downtown Huron.
With nearly 130 stores in 12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
Well, we're back off the OGorman timeout. That was a full, and we tried to inbound it once, and I'm not sure why they stopped play all of a sudden. Now Huron does inbound it. Carter Porish, and he's going to be fouled. Ooh, a nasty spill for Carter Porish. He got knocked over, and he also landed on the ball, landed on his shoulder. He pops right up. Foul is on Slimgan. I believe that'll be his 4th. And team foul number 3 on OGorman. Again, OGorman keeping the pressure up. They've got it down to 8 after Huron led by 14. Miles Elwine has Will Dreyer in front of him. Miles gets it into the front court. Now Blake Elwine. Clark's been out on him all night. Clark keeps going after the ball. Blake, top of the key, free throw line. Goes underneath, the ball slapped away, tipped him there. Clark gets the steal, throws it up the floor, gets it to Yellowbird, and did they call a foul on Elwine, or what did they call? I think they called did they call a foul on Elwine, or did they count the shot? I'm not sure. But no, they just called a goaltend on Elwine, and just like that, OGorman's back within, or what are we doing here? They haven't put any points up on the scoreboard. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, OGorman's back within 6. 48-42. Huron's been doing way too many turnovers here, and it is getting tight. Boy, Huron, you just never feel comfortable, do you? Long pass for Elwine down the floor, caught by Porish to the hoop, and he's fouled. Blake Elwine to Anderson Porish, and Anderson Porish will go to the free throw line for 2. Threw over the press that time. And 2 shots for Anderson Porish, but we got to start knocking down the free throws. Foul on OGorman, I believe it was Yellowbird, his 3rd. Free throw good for Porish. 8 for Anderson. And 1 more shot. Huron back up by 7 as we're near the middle point of the 4th quarter. Second free throw for Porish is good. Needed it. Got it. Timeout Huron. 4:04 to go in the game. Huron back up by 8. We'll take a timeout. 1 minute. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
New place, the 18th century theme restaurant.
No. How about that one place that has boiled?
No way. Well, you want a juicy burger and ice cream, and I want delicious chicken strips. Dairy Queen!
Dairy Queen of Huron has something for everyone.
Plus, they have the famous DQ Blizzard. My favorite is the Oreo.
And they're open every day of the week for lunch, dinner, or an anytime snack. Dairy Queen of Huron, the place for hot eats and cool treats.
Are your calves performing to their full potential? Does the ration provide everything they need? Let the experienced feed consultants at Dakota Land Feeds help you get the performance you want and the service you deserve. With the ability to balance rations for every stage of a calf's life, the feed consultants provide valuable information to support your operation. They strive to provide best-in-class service and knowledge you can count on. Dakota Land Feeds, your local feed supplier.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJB.
Welcome back to Rapid City. 4:04 remaining. OGorman has hung around. They're back within 8, 50-42, although Huron just hit the 2 free throws. Huron again, I believe the biggest lead was 14. OGorman just got it down to 6. But Huron's got to start playing some defense now. Huron's pulling off the press, and OGorman will bring the ball up unencumbered. CC on the right wing, up top Clark. Now on the left side, Hermanson. Clark at the top of the key. Come right side, Wheel Dryer. A lot of ball movement. Lob it in the middle, tipped away and stolen by Blake Elwine. Gets it down the floor for Anderson Porish with the finger roll for 2. Huron with the steal and the layup. Porish with the bucket. And Huron up 10. Here's CC. He throws it away. Down the floor, there goes Mason Juergens. He'll go and wild layup. Lost his balance, but got it up, and back-to-back steals and layups for Huron. The Tigers are back up by 12 in a hurry. 3:25 to go in the game. Clark up top for 3. Got it. Boy, every time you think you're comfortable, OGorman hits a shot. 54-45 Huron. 3:18 to go in the game. Timeout OG. Timeout 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Bruises and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Regional Medical Center Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Ober and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center. The Nordby Center for Recreation in Huron is your ultimate destination for fun and fitness. Challenge yourself and get fit with a fitness class that fits your schedule. The Nordby Center offers water classes, weight and cardio classes, bicycle spin classes, and more. Group fitness classes are led by the Nordby Center's expert instructors. Sign up for a fitness class today. The Nordby Center for Recreation, where the fun never ends.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJB.
54 Huron, 45 OGorman, 3:18 left in the contest. OGorman has 2 timeouts, Huron has 3, full court pressure. Pass comes into Elwine. Blake, he'll bring the ball up, trying to get loose from Clark. Blake into the front court. Right side, it's Mason Juergens. Bounce pass Miles Elwine. Miles guarded by CC. Come off left side, Anderson Porish. Anderson against the OGorman zone, packing it in. So we're trying to post up Chase. Miles Elwine gives to Blake Elwine. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Anderson Porish right wing. In the corner, Miles Elwine for 3. Yes! A huge 3, Miles Elwine. Timeout Huron. 2:43 left in the game. 57-45. Timeout. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Sibley with Brian J. Davidson Insurance Agency in Huron. You changed thousands of diapers, cut up hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck goose, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, Because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
30-second timeout by Huron. So each team has a full and 30-second timeout left. Huron comes back out with full court pressure. Yellowbird gets it into Clark. Clark through the double team, and a foul going to be called in the backcourt on Mason Juergens. Juergens, I believe that's his fourth. And third team foul on Huron. Now Gorman's got 4 team fouls. Huron will have the bonus the rest of the way. Now Huron pulls off the press. O'Gorman will bring the ball up. Clark down 12. 2:37 to go. Clark against Chase. Left side wheel dryer for 3 over Juergens. No good. And Davis Chase grabs a big rebound. Miles Elwine will work it into the front court on the push. That was a big miss there for O'Gorman and for Huron. Double team on Juergens. Back up top. Swing it left side to Blake Elwine. He'll lean in. No good. Fell down. Kind of forced it. And here comes Cece back for O'Gorman. Cece in the corner. Clark passed up the 3. Hermanson takes a 3. No good again. Ball knocked out of bounds and has to go to Huron. It does. O'Gorman now starting to run out of luck on hitting those 3-point shots. They've had a couple of opportunities. 2:02 left in the game. Huron 57, O'Gorman 45. Schultz in for Juergens. As O'Gorman continues with the full court pressure, Anderson Porish gets it into Schultz. Schultz behind the back and gets it across the timeline. He's double teamed, but gets it right over to Blake Elwine. Blake being guarded closely out there by Slimgen. Now it's Anderson Porish, and Huron can afford to use some clock here. Lob it, and the ball knocked away and stolen by O'Gorman, but Slimgen had to go off his foot. The breaks that were going O'Gorman's way in the first half aren't going in the second half. It was a great play by Slimgen. He was just trying to get control of the rolling ball, and it went off his foot and got kicked out of bounds. And it'll be Huron ball, and O'Gorman starting to come in with some new players here. Nate Hardy, a senior, coming in for OG as Yellowbird comes out. Also in for O'Gorman is Jack Salter. So Roby putting in some guys that haven't had a chance to play yet tonight. Still 1:41 to go. I'm a bit surprised, but we'll take it. Still full court pressure, and Clark still in there for O'Gorman. Pass in the middle, Miles Elwine, and he'll bring the ball up himself. Cece still in there as well. Hands it off to Blake Elwine. Again, Huron can run, be patient here. And there's a foul going to go on Clark as he was trying to anticipate one way, and Blake Elwine went the other way. Mason Clark picks up his second. Blake Elwine at the line to shoot 2. Blake with 14 points has not scored in the fourth quarter. This is only the second time that Blake Elwine has shot free throws in the game. Usually he gets over 10. Free throw, good. Huron stretches the lead back to 13, and now Huron is emptying the bench, and Oakley Anderson, Nolan Staley come in for Huron. As Blake Elwine gets set to shoot his second free throw. Huron up 13 with 1:28 to go. A date with Sioux Falls Roosevelt is looming. Tomorrow night will be the same start time, 7:45 Central. Now we're still getting people shuffled to come in here as both teams are emptying the bench. Ty Kleinsasser comes in. Chase Schuhart's going to come in for Blake Elwine if he makes this free throw. The second free throw is good, and Blake Elwine will come off the floor. Huron up 14, 59-45 with 1:28 to go. OGorman with the new guys in the game. I'll try to pick him up. Drew Severson had the ball, gives it up to Hardy. Hardy a three deep. No good. Ball tipped up in the air and grabbed by Schuhart. Schuhart in the front court. He'll look to drive, spin move, had it blocked, and Chase Schuhart to the line for two. Last time the Huron Tigers made the semifinals was 2010. That was Terrell Newton and those guys, and Terrell is sitting right behind the Tiger bench. Bumped into Adam Corco tonight. It is his birthday, and exactly 22 years ago today, he celebrated his 18th birthday by hitting a huge three at the end of the game against a Derek Roby-coached Aberdeen team to advance Huron to the semifinals that year. Maybe those little luck things are going here as free throw is good for Schuhart. And back comes OGorman. Inside of a minute to go. Hardy into the paint and gets bumped, and Huron's still not in the bonus. OGorman will just run the out-of-bounds play. Now Huron's going to come in with four new guys. If you get a chance to get everybody in the state tournament, you're going to do it. Josh Gilbert, Reagan Dirksen, Neil Salmon, and Bryson North on the floor for Huron for this final 54 seconds. In the corner, Hardy brings it back up top, sets it up. Flip back and the ball off the foot and going to be picked up. A steal for Nolan Staley. Bryson North will bring the ball up with 40 seconds to go. Salmon on the left wing. Up top, it's Gilbert. North on the right side. North trying to go into the paint. Now kicks out Dirksen in the corner. Salmon for three, no good. Rebound, Staley, his putback doesn't go. And the rebound for OGorman. 16-15, Huron Tiger Nation whooping it up behind me. Shot up, no good for OGorman. And the Huron Tigers can dribble it out. For the first time since 2010, the Huron Tigers are in the Final Four. Your final, Huron 60, OGorman 45. Huron and Roosevelt in the semifinals tomorrow night. 2-minute timeout. Gary Zell Auto Glass postgame is next. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Delicious. Experience Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge. They specialize in steaks, burgers, seafood, and pasta. Ryan's Hangar can host your party in a private room and offer catering too. Open Monday through Friday 4 to 10, Saturday 4 to 11, and open for lunch every Thursday 11 to 2 and closed on Sunday. Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge in the Crossroads in downtown Huron.
ProClean Plus offers epoxy floor coating for garages, basements, and outdoor patios, as well as commercial and industrial spaces. Call 605-352-5776 to get a free estimate. Let the pros at ProClean Plus help you get a great-looking, durable surface with the epoxy flooring. Locally owned and operated, visit them at 201 Market Street East, or check out their website at procleanplus.net. ProClean Plus is a proud sponsor here on Tiger Sports.
At Car Chiropractic, we know sports injuries just don't sideline your game. They can sideline your life. Whether you're a weekend warrior, a competitive athlete, or just love staying active, getting back to your best is what we do best. Our team of experts will work with you one-on-one to develop a rehab plan that's as unique as you are. Don't let an injury keep you from doing what you love. Call Car Chiropractic today at 605-352-5264 or visit carchiropractic.com.
Gary Zell Auto Glass is a proud supporter of Huron High School sports and the Tiger postgame show. Gary and Michael Zell offer mobile glass replacement of windshields, door glass, cars and trucks, even tractor cabs on site. Gary Zell Auto Glass does chip repairs, and they process all insurance paperwork. Call 352-0836 or toll free 1-888-852-0355. Gary Zell Auto Glass in Huron.
The Huron Tiger post-game report on Tiger 95 is brought to you by Gary Zell Auto Glass. Here's the voice of the Tigers, Jeff Duffy.
Take a deep sigh here on Tiger Nation. We're going to the semifinals. Huron and Roosevelt tomorrow night, about 7:45 here on Tiger. It was never easy because we're Huron Tigers, and it never is. But oh my goodness, when plays were needed, plays were made, and we're heading to the semifinals tomorrow night. Coach Bud will come and join us here shortly. We will pick a Signature Plus player of the game. And after having 12 days to prepare for OGorman, you got about 21 hours to get your prep for Sioux Falls Roosevelt. So after a long stretch, it's a short stretch to get ready for that next game tomorrow night. But hey, you're in the Final Four. That was the goal. And Huron Tigers will be represented tomorrow night with the semifinals. Well, it went chalk in the. I think we were the only tournament that went chalk. Well, maybe A did too, but the 1 and 4 won this afternoon. The 2 and 3 won tonight. So it's chalk so far in this AA tournament, and we hope to change that thing tomorrow night once we get over to. Get to that semifinal. Still waiting for Bud to come in here, and I do have the official stats. I can run those down real quick. For OGorman, they're now 13-9 on the season. Mason Clark, 14 points. Jackson Wheeldryer had 10. 9 for Braylon Yellowbird. Then 8 points, Chase Hermanson. 4 points for Camden Cece. And I guess that's it. All the 5 starters scored all the points, no bench points for OGorman tonight. Huron 4 in double figures. Blake Elwine with 16. Davis Chase with 13. 15 for Miles Elwine. 11 for Anderson Porish. 2 points, Mason Jurgens. 2 points for Carter Porish. And a free throw for Chase Schuhart. Shooting in the game, Huron OGorman was 16 of 48, 33%. They were 6 of 18 from the 3, also 33%. 7 of 9 from the free throw line for 78%. Huron 19 of 41 from the field for 46%. 3 of 11 on threes, all from Miles Elwine. That's 27%. And Huron 19 of 26 from the free throw line, 73%. Boy, it just seemed like we didn't make that many free throws, but I was worrying a bit too much as well. Rebounds, 25 for OGorman, 9 for Camden Cece. He only had 1, though, in the second half. Huron had 33 rebounds. Anderson Porish with 12 rebounds. Anderson registers the double-double, 11 points and 12 rebounds. And 6 for Blake Elwine. That's the rebound numbers. Turnovers were fairly even. I thought there'd be a few more for OGorman, a few less for us, but 13 turnovers for OG and 11 for the Huron Tigers. And Huron, breathe easy finally. Take a sigh. Be ready for tomorrow night. Huron Tigers in the semifinals and the Final Four. Roosevelt tomorrow night about 7:45 here on Tiger. We'll take another 2-minute timeout as we continue the Gary Zell Auto Glass post game. Waiting for Coach Bud to come out as well. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
And has an opening for a consumer loan officer in Huron, South Dakota. We're searching for a motivated individual who enjoys working with others to build strong relationships and to be part of a team where contributions are valued. This full-time position comes with a generous benefits package, including paid time off, employee discounts, and various insurance options. If supporting others on their financial journey inspires you, apply today on Indeed. Emo Federal Credit Union is an equal opportunity employer.
Medium Sanitation, local and served in the area since 1972. They have large roll-off dumpsters for any side project you have. Garage cleanouts, downsizing, remodels, shingles, new construction. Medium Sanitation can help. Fast, reliable, same-day service, and many sizes to choose from. For more information and prices, give Medium Sanitation a call at 996-4701. Medium Sanitation, fast, reliable, same-day service.
Hey, Tiger fans, if the game's got your heart racing faster than a full court press, Walker's Flower Shop in downtown Huron has just the thing to help you breathe easy. Beautiful flowers. Whether you need a victory bouquet, Sorry I yelled at the ref bouquet, or a gift that says, I promise I'm calm now. Walker's is your full-service flower and gift shop. Give us a call at 605-352-2100. Walker's Flower Shop, downtown Huron. Making Huron look good, one bouquet at a time. Go Tigers.
Great teams need more than talent. They need leadership, positivity, and the power of Hereford beef. At Ravine Creek Ranch, the Bishoffs know raising Hereford cattle takes commitment and care, the same qualities that make great students and athletes. Lead by example, stay positive, and give it your all, on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. The Bishoffs at Ravine Creek Ranch are proud supporters of the Huron Tigers.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
Welcome back to Rapid City in the Ice Arena, where the Huron Tigers have advanced to the semifinals of the AA, first time since 2010, defeating OGorman 60-45. And again, game was a little closer than what that final score indicated. OGorman did get within 6 in the fourth quarter before Huron pulled away for the win. Let's do a Seven Suns Heating and Air scoreboard update. Again, things went chalk here at the AA today. Lincoln defeated T-Area 69-44. Harrisburg outlasted Watertown 65-61. Roosevelt 58, Brandon Valley 47, and then Huron just defeated OGorman 60-45. In the Class A, Sioux Falls Christian 82, St. Thomas More 59, Hamlin 65, Groton 61, West Central 75, Cheyenne Eagle Butte 41, and Clark Willow Lake defeated Stanley County 66-36. In the Class B, Lyman knocked off top seed Viborg Hurley 49-44, Castlewood 53, Aberdeen Christian 50, Freeman defeated Sully Butte 63-55, and Wall defeated DeSmet 60-57. So here's the lineup for tomorrow here at the AA consolation games. It'll be Watertown T-Area, followed by OGorman Brandon Valley. Semifinals, Lincoln Harrisburg and Roosevelt and Huron. The Class A consolation round, Groton and St. Thomas More, Cheyenne Eagle Butte and Stanley County. Semifinals, Sioux Falls Christian Hamlin and West Central and Clark Willow Lake. And in the Class B, the consolation games, Viborg Hurley plays Aberdeen Christian, Sully Butte plays DeSmet, and in the semifinals, Lyman and Castlewood and Freeman plays Wall. So that is the lineup for tomorrow night. And of course, we close out the winter sports season in South Dakota on Saturday when we crown the 3 state boys basketball champions. One score I did forget to pass along. Let's do that now while I'm thinking of it. In the NAIA Women's National Tournament, Dakota State advanced to the Elite 8, or I guess the quarterfinals. I don't think the NAIA can use the term Elite 8. Dakota State, though, defeated Indiana Wesleyan 73-65 this afternoon in Sioux City. Former Huron Tiger Hampton Hines, 7 points to help the Trojans to the win. They'll play in the quarterfinals against Georgetown of Kentucky Saturday. And as I mentioned during the game, Dakota Wesleyan will play tomorrow afternoon for a berth in that quarterfinal round as well. 2-minute timeout. Come back. We'll talk to Coach Bud next. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Carry out or fast delivery every day of the week. For delivery or carry out, give them a call at 352-6925. Not sure what to order from their delicious menu? Then dine in and try their famous Godfather's Buffet, featuring a variety of pizza slices, tasty chicken, and many salads and desserts to choose from. They're locally owned, so stop in and say hi to Derek and the rest of the pizza crew. They're located at 195 21st Street in Huron. Godfather's Pizza. Give them a call, 352-6925.
The Huron Eye Clinic is proud to sponsor the Huron Tigers. The doctors and staff at the Huron Eye Clinic are committed to providing quality service and products to their patients in Huron and surrounding areas. The Huron Eye Clinic offers comprehensive eye exams, contact lens exams, infant C screenings, LASIK consultations, ocular disease services, and pediatric eye care. Stop in at the office at 1288 Dakota Avenue South to make an appointment, or call the Huron Eye Clinic today at 605-352-4181.
Looking to buy, build, or refinance your existing home? I'm Jamie Olson, your local mortgage loan officer at American Bank and Trust in Huron. Whether it's a conventional loan with local servicing, VA, FHA, rural development, jumbo, or a home equity line of credit, I'm here to help you find the right fit. Let's make your home goals happen. Apply today at mortgagewithjamie.com or call 353-2818. American Bank and Trust, where your journey begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Wishbone Market is proud to be part of the Huron community and to cheer on area high school athletes all season long. At Wishbone, they believe in supporting local, which is why you'll find South Dakota favorites on their shelves, from wines and meats to hometown snacks. They have great in-store savings and new products with updates shared on their Facebook page. Follow them on Facebook and stop in today to shop local, save more, and enjoy the best from South Dakota at Wishbone Market.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
Welcome back to Rapid City, and Huron Tiger coach Tim Budnigan joins us here on the Gary Zell Auto Glass post game. Because we're Huron Tigers, we never make it easy on ourselves, but we pull it out, advance to the Final Four. And Coach, just the overview, you know, it was a slow start for both teams, especially that first half. It was kind of like pulling teeth at times, but you like the way the boys just kind of turned things around in the third quarter, doubled the point total, and then went from there.
Well, we talked about the easy bus never runs through Huron, so we're not going to make it easy on ourselves. And then the other thing we talked about, everything that we wanted, everything that we work for is on the other side of hard. And I thought we did the hard things tonight. Took care of the elbow when we needed to, got to shooters with a hand up, got to the glass. I thought we dominated the glass in the second half. We didn't do it the first half. I thought they dominated us. I thought CC had 8 rebounds. And they were getting to their spots, and then we're losing shooters. We didn't really do a good job on the backside in the first half. And then the second half, slowly, we started to play like we have been in the past, probably month. Things we stuck the ball inside, took advantage of mismatches. Miles found his stroke. The guys started to play fearless instead of fearful. And then all of a sudden, then we got comfortable. And then when we got comfortable, that's when we're really good.
I just look at the little things because I'm superstitious. I know you are too. And, it's the first time we've been in the semifinals since 2010. I think I saw Terrell sitting behind the bench there.
Yep.
Adam Corco, his birthday is today. We remember his 18th birthday 22 years ago when he hit that clutch 3 down the stretch against a Derek Roby coach team.
Aberdeen.
And these are the exact dates of 2004.
Yep.
But bottom line is, you just look for those good things. Our kids, our kids just made plays, stayed with it. I thought maybe we were a little tight, but I didn't think it lasted too long, and eventually we got into the flow.
I think we were tight. You run out of that tunnel and you look at Tiger Nation.
Yeah, there was a lot of us here tonight.
Yeah, and there's a lot. There's a lot of pressure on those guys when you run out here and you have all these people that drove 5 hours. You just don't want to let people down. And I thought after we got past the first half and then into about midway through the third quarter, then you could see their eyes. Now we're going to take it instead of, okay, we're fearful. I don't know if I should do this. I don't know if I should do that because we might lose. Well, we got to be in attack mode. And I thought, after halfway in the third quarter and then the fourth quarter, we kind of dictated the tempo, went to a Cody Kaufman zone a little bit, got 3 turnovers out of it. So I owe Coach Kaufman a lot. We did give up a 3 though in it, but that's because Miles was sunk down too far. But I've just had a lot of help, with Cody and Jay and Dawson and Hendo. Spence, we've just had a lot of help, and I just appreciate those guys so much, and just to hang in there and get us to a semifinal. Like I said, I don't know how many years I got left, so I got to enjoy this ride, and with those guys behind us, Terrell, Deck, and then Hayden Bush, and I know there's
the Duffy
more
kid back there too.
Yep, and Jaron. Just the brotherhood, of Huron basketball and what it's created for us, and and the community has been, it's just a special place and to live and to coach in.
And so now we prepare for Roosevelt, and O'Gorman's quick. Then there's Roosevelt.
Yeah.
That's up another notch. And they did beat us at our place back in early February. I think it was 14-26 on threes. So you got to defend to three. You got to keep them out of the lane. And like I said, you had 12 days to get ready for O'Gorman. You got about 21 hours to get ready for Rosie.
Absolutely. We'll be watching a lot of gut film tonight, trying to get. We haven't seen them for a while, so we're going to have to try to get what they're doing and what they're trying to look for. But we got to keep them on the paint, like you said. And then we got to get the shooters. I think they were 14-26 the last time we played them. So, hopefully they don't shoot that well. And, they only beat us by 6 or something like that. We had chances. We didn't capitalize. I think our guys are hungry. I know they are as well. We're going against Coach Scout, and that's kind of different. He knows us really well.
He's usually useful for us, but he hasn't been useful this year.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't send him a text tonight to ask him, can I get a scouting report? Because I don't think that'll work tonight.
Well, just one thing I will stress, too, just remember, I did not do the Roosevelt game back in February. So
well, that's good.
I'm undefeated here on against Roosevelt because the girls went up to Roosevelt and won. So
that's awesome.
So there we go.
Yep, and, with the ride with you, I mean, this is special.
I'm the only radio station here.
Yeah, we've been together for a long time. We appreciate everything you do. And
Sharon and Shelley, they know that we're the winter the winter spouse.
Absolutely. But we appreciate you traveling with us and doing it and bringing the game to life on the radio and all the energy and enthusiasm that you bring. We appreciate that as well.
Nothing to it.
Yeah,
so.
It's getting emotional, Duff. You know that.
Well, bottom line is, I knew I was going to end this on the way, but it's been 16 years since we made the semifinals, the Final Four. It wasn't a monkey on our back. It wasn't even an ape or a gorilla on our back. It was King Kong on our back. Yeah. King Kong is gone.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we can take a sigh of relief. I mean, like we told the guys, this is special. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the journey, but we got to get over that first hurdle, and thank goodness we did that tonight. And now we got one more hurdle to get over tomorrow night.
Tim Budnigan, head coach of the Tigers. Tigers advance to the semifinals, 60-45 win.